Thank you all for joining me. As always, my name is Kyle Posey. I am joined by a very special guest, Mr. Gold Jacket, now we can call him, Patrick Willis. Patrick, thanks for taking the time. How's life?
Man, life is well. I cannot complain. Just grateful for the day here, being a part of an amazing event, part of an amazing team. Life is well.
So you're in Anaheim right now, right?
I am in Anaheim at the moment.
So tell us about Nirvana. Tell us about, what you're doing out there and just basically what you're, introducing.
Yeah, I'm here at the Expo, Food and Beverage Expo here in Anaheim on behalf of Nirvana, who I am a brand ambassador for, and just here showing love and man, taking pictures with fans. Here just representing and representing an amazing brand.
Does that ever get old? People shout your name, like, "Hey Patrick, let me get a selfie." Hey Patrick.
No, man, I'm honored for it all. Just humbled. For each time a person recognized, because as athletes, man, the longer you stay, the longer you have to gain, sometimes you become destined to win. So, just grateful for all the love.
So, what are the biggest differences in your workout regimen from now and pre-retirements? Like, what changed the most for you?
Yeah, really, I would probably say the intensity, perhaps, or maybe just the amount of weight. But I still, try to stay active, and I didn't have Nirvana, during my playing days, and so now, having Nirvana part of the staple, the lifestyle, it really helps. I mean, everything from the HMB, from the vitamin D3 complex with the vitamin B in it, just everything that you need to stay fit and stay on top of your game, your workout game, and really
Can
just
Nirvana
health overall.
can Nirvana help the average Joe like me?
Absolutely, absolutely. Nirvana is for everyone. What I love most about Nirvana is that we do have some product that have stimulant in it, but it's only 100 milligrams, so it's not like an over the top energy drink where you get 200 milligrams and you feel like you want to go run across America. Like you get just enough, which is perfect. And then, like I said, everything that's in it, from the ingredients to the mainstay, which is HMB. HMB is perfect for us all. Our body already produces HMB, and so this way, just making sure that you're getting all that you need.
What are you doing these days to fuel your competitive fire?
Oh man,
It's
great
still there,
question.
no matter no, it's always going to be there.
Yeah. Really, I just trying to win in all the things that I'm doing, whether it be big and or small. Being a part of Nirvana, being a part of this brand, this company, just putting forth the same effort as I would put forth, if I was on the field, and trying to have a good defense and be a part of something great. The same principles apply in the entrepreneurial world, and so just happy to be a part of Nirvana and where we headed at the moment.
So I mentioned the gold jacket. Congrats again. So
Thank
was that like Steve Young taking the monkey off his back in the Super Bowl? Like, how stressful were these past couple of years for you?
I won't say that I was stressful. I can say that um, I was, man, what word am I looking for? Just honored to be, just honored to be in the conversation. So it wasn't like, I'm going into it like, man, what y'all doing? I'm supposed to be there. I just always say, if it's meant for me to be in the Hall of Fame, then one day, then one day it'll happen. And that one day happened this year, and I'm just very fortunate to be in the pro football class of 2024.
You will now forever be recognized as one of the best players to ever play the sport of football, man. That is really cool. We're in the middle of free agency. I don't know how involved you were when you were a player. Did you get involved? Was it just an agent for you? Like, what was that process like for you?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Just like, so we're in the middle of free agency. This is the first week of free agency. So, like, when you had to go through contract negotiations, and did you leave that to your agent? Did you ever just go to him and say, "Hey, I want to be a Niner for life"? Like, how was that process for you?
Yeah, the free agency is a big deal, and you hope that a lot of times you hope to find perhaps that missing piece or that veteran piece in free agency. For me, I never had a chance to hit the free agent market. After my third year, I was able to sign a contract extension and then, playing 8 seasons, all with the Niners. So I didn't get a chance to go into the free agency market, but free agency it's a big time. It's a big time. Like I said, you're hoping that you can find that veteran leader, that veteran leadership that you need to help your team be a better team.
So nobody remembers the consistency of the 49ers making the NFC Championship year after year under Kyle Shanahan. They want results. And the 49ers, they don't have those results after another Super Bowl loss. If you're Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch, do you just stay the course? Do you keep swinging for the fence? Like, what needs to change for them to go over top?
Before the season ever started this year with the 49ers, I said, man, this is going to be a season where you all have to get it done. You have to win a championship this year because the team, the morale from from the morality, from the energy, just from the camaraderie, they really went out and they put all the pieces together, even getting the linebacker, the outside, the DN from the Commanders.
Chase Young.
Yeah. I feel like that was a big piece. And for them not to, get it done this year, I knew it was going to be different going to this coming into the new season. With that being said, there are always changes going into the off season, and they still have a great group of guys in their veteran leadership. And so, I think and obviously having the quarterback, I think quarterback plays a big role in that. Purdy being, if not the best quarterback this year, one of the best. I think they still have upside, but obviously, they have to put it together and go win the games. And as of right now, they are, Super Bowl runner-ups. And so they still hold the mantle as being that team to beat in the NFC West and as well as the NFC. But, we shall see.
Would you call, based on everything you just said, would you call this past season a disappointment just because they came up short?
I want, it's kind of hard to say disappointment because I'm not, in the locker room with them. Obviously, I understand a little bit of the dynamics, getting that far, and every year you want to win a championship, but to get that far and come up short, having all that they had in that locker room, I feel like they disappointed that they didn't get it done. I mean, I don't sense that there's a moral victory in the thought process with this team and how they work. So yeah, I can feel that they disappointed that this year they didn't win.
So Dre Greenlaw is one of my favorite players to watch on the team, just because I believe you have to have a certain type of intent to play this sport, and like he embodies that level of intent. It's like seeing him go down in the Super Bowl. It's heartbreaking, man. So as someone who's dealt with injuries, how tough is the mental hurdle to overcome when you're doing the whole rehab process?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dre's, and unfortunately that he had the injury that he had with the Achilles, and at the time that he had it, man, it was just unfortunate. What I'll say, when it comes to injury is, a lot of people don't realize, man, when you get an injury, it takes a lot out of you. And not only does it just take a lot out of you, it takes a lot out of you, then it takes a lot for you to get back, just heal, get back to where you were, and then get better. That's a lot of energy. It ain't like you just coming off the season where you were and you can just step into it and just crank it up. He got to make sure that he don't overdo it, but yet still continue to get better each day. And so I would just say, when you face those injuries, you really just have to, man, take a deep breath and just be patient with yourself, but also know that, it's you're gonna have some tough times. You got to grind through them just like anything else. It's just gonna take a little bit more, having the injury.
It's so much easier said than done, because you're thinking about the type of player we're talking about. He wants to get back to being the best. He wants to get back there as soon as, training camp. But realistically, that's probably not going to happen. So he's going to have a good team on his side telling him to take his time. Okay, last one before we get out of here. I'm talking to you March 2025, a year from now. Will the 49ers be Super Bowl champions? And if so, why? Like, what's changed?
Man.
No pressure.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say yes. Meaning that, again, they have all the pieces, in the main places where you need it to continue to win games. And first, in order to even get to playoffs, you got to win games, but then to have the veteran leadership that they have on the team, just seeing some of the things that they worked out. I know I saw Kyle Juszczyk, restructure, so he's going to stay. So, yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not, and that's just not me being biased. Again, they still have a good defense. However, not having Dre, that he is, like you say, he's a big focal point of that defense. Him and Fred, they are the generals of that defense, and they make the defense go. They will be adding Hufanga back. I'm looking forward to him coming back and picking up, where he left off, if not even better. But unfortunately, not having Dre, like, that's a big piece. And I just saw that, they let go of
Armstead just signed with the Jaguars
Armstead.
as we're recording this.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I just saw that. And so, man, things are going to be different. But again, I think in the right places, they still got some key pieces, which, makes them still a very, very dangerous team.
Yeah, they got a bunch of weapons, man. The fact that they're getting to the NFC Championship routinely kind of says, how successful they are. So I just want to thank you for the time. Again, congrats on the Hall of Fame. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to hearing from you soon, man.
Hey, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the interview, and make sure you all go check out nirvanasuper.com. Feel super. Hey, go get your Nirvana. Let's go.
Take care.
Have a good one.